Dell, Q104, toohey&fee, 639. Hey, it's Festive Friday in here. Hey! Jen, I'm going to make a prediction here. This might be the best audience we've ever had.
Best audience ever.
I mean, today we are stacked with talent.
It's incredible.
It
Just
really
seeing
is.
everyone walk through the door, I could feel it. I could feel the vibe. This is awesome.
There's a good energy. This isn't Good Friday. This is Great Friday.
This is Great Friday. This is
Absolutely
Great Friday
it
at
is.
Q104.
Our weather today, rain and 48, blah, blah, blah. Then tomorrow, partly cloudy, windy, 68. Then Easter Sunday, rain and 54. So not going to be the best of Easter weekends as far as the weather goes. But again.
The kids are going to have to wear rubber boots when they go on their Easter egg hunts on Sunday morning.
Well, what are you going to do? All right, we've got to meet some of the members of the studio audience here this morning. We've got Bill, Karen, and Jim. They're with the Cleveland Western Reserve Rowing. Of course, we're very athletic on this program.
Very.
Extremely.
Very.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that the three of us went to college together. Where'd we go again, Jen?
John Carroll.
Right. And we're on the rowing team because
we're athletic.
God, those early mornings, man, they were tough,
Yes,
but worth
absolutely.
it, you know?
4 a.m. Wow.
Yeah.
Right,
But
right.
back when we were there, we didn't have the Cleveland Western Reserve rowing team, but they have it now.
They do.
They
about
do.
time.
They do.
Sure. Bill, good morning to you. Or Jim. It's Jim, right? And then Bill
Sure is,
and
Alan.
Karen. We're all here this morning. Jim, so explain exactly what your row crew does exactly.
Well, we're the adult rowing component of Cleveland Rowing Foundation, and there's just a number of organizations that operate out of Cleveland Rowing Foundation and the new beachhead for recreational sports in Northeast Ohio. That's Rivergate Park. So we're the adult rowing component, but there's also high schools, there's colleges. I mean, there's dragon boats coming out of that facility.
Dragon
but
boats.
we're just the adult folks.
Well, let me ask you a question. And again, don't be offended by the question, but those boats that you row, they're awfully thin, and Clevelanders are really fat. How do you fit Clevelanders on these boats?
Well, Alan, let me tell you, we're going to get you out on one of those boats here in the next couple of weeks, all right?
Oh,
So then you'll
good.
be able to say, in fact, all of y'all are invited. In fact, every one of your listeners is invited to come on down.
Right.
Wow, that's nice.
So
You're
now
going
we
to fit
can
us all on a boat.
we can just call up and we can join this crew. How does that work?
You can, well, first of all, there's going to be, there are National Learn to Row Days, and that'll be sometime in June. You can actually check out the Western Reserve's Facebook page, the Cleveland Rowing Foundation website. There's all that information out there. But back to your question, those boats are long and skinny, but they're incredibly strong.
I've been described the same way. Now,
No, you haven't.
Bill, step up to the microphone. You're one of these rower guys.
That is true.
So I mean, you look at the guns on this guy. He
I
obviously
know,
rows.
right?
Seriously.
Wait, I want to know when you get on the boat, how long are you on the boat for? Like, how long are you committing to rowing for? Because, like, you're not getting off and swimming back. Like, you've
Right.
gotten on and you're
Question.
rowing.
Yeah. Mhm.
The group I'm with, we're generally out for practice time's about an hour and a half. And that goes the same, I would say, sort of across the board. Racing-wise, if you do decide to do that route, it's probably in the springtime like a 3 or 4 minute race. In the fall, they get longer, somewhere in the realm of 15 minutes or so.
How about
So
that,
they get
huh?
long.
But you're doing, like, a constant row for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some stopping time when the the coach tries to fix little things here and there, but
I'm going to be
yeah.
honest with you, Bill. Back when Jen and Glenn and I were rowing, we didn't need any fixing. And,
No.
It
we were
was
done in 2
continual.
minutes.
Yeah. Well, we look for waterfalls too.
Absolutely.
So just sped up the
Get
process.
some current
Right.
going.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that helps.
Right.
Exactly right. But you've been doing that. Is this a good way to pick up chicks, or
It's not bad. I mean, there's a good number of singles down there. So,
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
sure?
And there's
exactly.
a lot of everyone's wearing spandex.
Yeah.
And
Want to see my oar? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
a lot of innuendos.
Who doesn't want to pick up a chick or a guy in Spanish?
Sure, a lot of symbolism. You dip your oar in the water, so
Yeah,
to speak.
it all
Sure,
makes
absolutely.
sense. All makes sense.
Karen,
Okay.
let's talk to you for a second. You're a rower. Is that what we call you? Is
Yes,
that, okay,
a
so,
rower.
all right, so you give good row then.
Yes, usually.
How long have you been rowing?
This will be my 5th summer on the water.
How about that? You keep coming back, huh?
I do.
So somebody that might be interested in trying rowing, what would you say? Like, what's your favorite part? What's the best part about it?
It's a great way to see Cleveland. Nobody sees it like we do. We row down by, you can see the Indian Stadium from the river. You can see Tower City, completely different angle. You watch freighters go by on the rivers. It's really cool to see a different part of Cleveland.
Outstanding. All right, Jim, I want you to explain this again. How do people get in touch with you, and if they want to row and get into great shape and have some fun?
Well, there's probably two great ways, and that is first, you can either go to westernreserverowing.com or you can go to clevelandrows.org.
Gotcha.
Those are the two best places. But also, like the Rivergate Park on Facebook, and like Western Reserve's Facebook page, and that'll just be your conduit for a ton of information on getting on the water.
All right, the Cleveland Western Reserve Rowing. This is very exciting, Jen. I think we ought to do this and get back in shape, huh?
Let's the three of us, just like olden days, just like olden times at school.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah. It'd be very nostalgic.
There we go. All right, Bill, Karen, Jim, thank you. Give it up for these.
Nice job. Nice job. Very nice.
All right, we need to take a break. Coming up, horrible things that happen to other people that we think are funny. That's coming up before 7. It's 6:44 at Q104.